amma da sauran kallo rana da Mahdi zai bayyana.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good evening, Nigerians. My name is Mahdi Shehu. I am from Katsina State. I am an activist. I am a non-commercial whistleblower. I'm also a businessman based in Kaduna. I'm a Nigerian by birth. This is a special program. Special in the sense that it is going to give you a very sad story. A very sad story of 24 young men, all of them below the age of 27, who have been under incarceration and detention for the last 6 months at the 4th CID Headquarters Detention Center in Area 10, Abuja. I came across them when I was wickedly, unlawfully, deliberately arrested and detained against all existing laws in Nigeria for 11 days on the command and instruction of IGP Adamu of the Nigerian police on account of a complaint written by the Minister government against me, in which I was assumed to have been guilty even before I was arrested. When I was detained in that cell, on the very night I was detained, I perceived an odor within the compartmentalized cells. And I said, let me go around in spite of my circumstances. And I came across 24 young men, 17 Christians, 7 Muslims, jam-packed in one cell, sleeping on the floor, smelling all over, incarcerated, no voice, no support, no anything coming to them. They were only surviving by the grace of God. The following morning, I took it upon myself to assume that I have no injury and I must take steps to heal their own injuries. I interviewed them, and the outcome of the interview is what I'm going to narrate to you now. In the first place, when the federal government wanted to complement the shortfall in the Nigerian police force, they advertised for people to apply for Nigerian police force constables. These young men said they applied because they met all the criteria of the application. They responded to the invitation to apply, and they applied as per the instruction on the police website. Subsequently, they received invitation letter to attend the entrance examination. They attended the exams in various police commands across the country. They were invited to Police Training College Maiduguri. They arrived Police Training College Maiduguri on the 20th of October 2019. And they were informed by Inspector Yarima Augustine that yes, they have responded and they have been invited as per the invitation letter they submitted. But he is sorry to inform them that people from their own states have over-applied. Therefore, their names are on the reserve list. They should go and come back after 3 days to know whether other people from their own states have not reported and they will replace them. After 3 days, on the 23rd October 2019, they were informed by the same Inspector Yerima, Augustine, that states they come from have over-applied, and that if they are still interested in joining the force, there are other states whose candidates have not turned up. Therefore, they should go home and bring along with them 700,000 naira each if they are interested. These young men are jobless. They went back to their respective states, as far as Taraba, as far as Borno, as far as Yobe, to go and get that money. I shedded tears when 3 of them narrated to me how they got 700,000 naira. One of them said 3 of his sisters were to get married, and for the last 5 years they have been saving money to get them married out. But the mother weighed the pros and the cons, and she gave him 700,000 naira for those marriages that have not taken place anymore. The other one said his father sold 3 of his farms and he sold 8 of his cattle to raise 700,000 naira. The other one said his father divided his house into 2, sold half, raised the money. In any event, they all returned with the money, which is called a levy, and they handed over that money to Admin Officer DSP Elia Kija, an AO at Police Training College, Maiduguri. However, one Philip John, who could not give cash, luckily transferred 500,000 naira into the personal account of DSP Elia Kija, the admin officer. We have the evidence of the teller that that money was paid into. Also, Carlos James transferred the sum of 700,000 naira to Sergeant John Monday into Sergeant John's Monday's personal account. Evidence of transfer also available. 22 others gave their money in cash to DSP Elia Kija. Having paid that money, 24 of them, they were told to resume the following day, 28/10/2019, for training and to bring along with them all their original credentials. On arrival on the 28th October 2019, all their files containing their credentials were handed over and collected by Inspector Yerim August. On November 4th, 2019, they were issued with serial numbers, which is called service number, and were told that the said serial number, service number, is what will be their identity henceforth, not their own names. On the 28th, 2019 to 24 July 2020, 6 months, they received extensive training, physical, mental, arms training, arms dismantling, arms reassembling, and arms usage. They went for shootings, endless time. After 6 months training, they were posted. Before that, 3 months into the training, they were called open and told them that they had the IG in sending an audit team to audit the training of 10,000 constables, and that they are going to be given new names which they must use and adopt in the event of being asked. But that after the IG team has gone back, they will go back to their original names. The team came And they were given names. Here I'm going to give you file 1. Their real names, their ages, their state of origin, and their local governments. On this file 2, I will give you their adopted names, with Christians given Muslims names against their own personal wish and desire. I will call the names and I'll put them with this voice. When they were leaving for posting to their various divisions, on the day they were leaving, they went to the same person and asked him, "Sir, we are being posted with different names. What will happen to our original identity?" He told them, "Go to your divisions. You are going to receive signals transferring your original names back to you. You should not worry at all." They believed him. They were posted and they left for their various divisions. They kept on asking, even by phone, when are they going to have their name, because they want to have a tag name carrying their own names. The DSP, Ilya, kept on assuring them that something will happen. Before anything happened, on the date of passing out on 24th of 2020, they received posted letters exactly with the adopted names, and they were told to proceed to their divisions without any complaint. They kept on calling, and the answer was the same. However, on the 27th of April 2020, they were posted to various divisions and reported same date. They worked from 27 April 2020 to 26 June 2020. They worked for 3 months. In the first week of July, 24 young men went to the governor of Kano State and informed him that they are all indigenous of Kano State. They applied for Nigerian police force. Their names came out, but their slots had been sold by the officials of the Nigerian Police College. They gave their names. The governor wrote a petition along with Senator Kabir Gaya to the IGP, complaining that 24 slots meant for Kano State as entrance into the Nigerian police force had been sold by officials of the Maiduguri Police College. The IGP endorsed the petition for investigation. Between 1st July and 25th July 2020, all of these 24 young men, 17 Christians, 7 Muslims, were arrested for 18 days in different cells under Kano command. They narrated to me that in those 18 days, they had not taken their bath for a day. They were jam-packed in one cell. They were urinating and excreting in that cell using polythene bags. And they were fed only once in a day. There was total restriction of their relations coming to visit them. On 25th, all of the 24 young men were transferred to 4 CID headquarters area 10 Abuja, where I was also detained, where I met them for the first time. Since 25th of July, up to today, 8th of December, these 24 young men are still under lock and key, no visitors, no sanitation, no food, nothing. They are left to chances. They have been infested by maggots and lice all over their body. That is their current situation. Physical evaluation of them will tell you that some of them, if care is not taken, will have mental derailment. They are already completely demoralized. They have lost focus. And all of them told me that if this is Nigeria, they have lost hope in Nigeria. They are currently in police cell. What will amaze you is that they were arrested by Interpol and kept in the cell by Interpol. And an ASP Dahiru has been threatening them that he will ensure that they are all executed. They said their position is very clear. They were deceived, cajoled, and initiated into giving out money because they need a job. They never knew the jobs were meant for other people. Indeed, what will surprise you is that two of the people whose names I'm going to call now, their slots in their own names are now being used by two other people in Taraba, which means their slots have also been sold. They are now being kept by Interpol. I don't know what business Interpol has to do with this recruitment exercise. They have not been taken to court. They have not been granted bail. They asked me, please, uncle, we are begging you in the name of God to reach out on our own behalf. We are dying. We are hungry. We are traumatized. We are bewildered. We have lost focus. Everything is black, bleak, and grey and darkness for us. For us, this is the end of the world. That is why 24 hours after I was released, I took it upon myself to avoid my conscience chasing me, to send this message as requested by them, as an obligation on me, to call on Christian Association of Nigeria, JNI, Munich, Bishop Conference, Nigerian Bar Association, National Human Rights Commission, Legal Aid Council, Police Service Commission, Senate Committee on Police, House Committee on Police, Governors of Borno, of Kano, Adamawa, Plateau, and the District Head of Kusada in Katsina State. I will not tell the Governor of Katsina State to come because of one boy, because he will never come. I'm requesting the District Head of Katsina to come over. His subject is one of those now under torture, under cell. Please, come to the aid of this young man. They have been exposed to arms, to training, like you are seeing behind me now. I am calling to you the names now. The original names of this young man. Number one is Muhammad Madu, 25 years, Borno State, from Chibok local government. Wupada Yusuf, 28 years, Borno State, Hawul local government. Umar Ali, 24 years, Kano State, Nasarawa local government. Muhammad Musa, 23 years, Borno State, Biu. Dahiru Ahmed, 25 years, Borno State, Goza. Usman Adamu, 26 years, Borno State, Howard. Jamila Mohammed, 22 years, Katsina State, Kusada. Usman Abubakar, 24 years, Kano State, Nasarawa. Bamayi Ishaya, 22 years, Borno State, MMC. Mamman Dauda, 23 years, Borno State, Askira Uba. Bullis Inwa, Borno State, Askira Uba. Jacob Sebastian, 25 years, Borno State, Askira Uba. Michael Umaru, 25 years, Borno State, Askira Uba. Geoffrey Marcus, 23 years, Adamawa, Mubinov. Kwada Kija, 24 years, Borno State, Askira Uba. Yusuf James, Borno State, 22 years, Askira Uba. Alpheus Jacob, 26 years, Adamawa State, Hong. Ezekiel Zakaria, 25 years, Adamawa State, Mubi. Peter Bulus, 24 years, Plateau State, Mangu. Sadmak Jonathan, 25 years, Adamawa State, Mangu. Philip John, 21 years, Adamawa State, Minchika. Nadere Garba, 27 years, Adamawa, Song. Power Pausik, 25 years, Adamawa, Newman. This is their real names, the names they use in applying to the police college. And I am putting these names along with this voice. These are their adopted names. Mohammed Madu was named Mohammed Rabiu and was given police service number 521715 and was given his state of origin as Kano, his local government, Gabasawa. Wupada Yusuf from Borno State was made Yusuf Adamu with police service number 521104 and was given Kano State and Faga local government. Number 3, Umar Ali was made Abubakar Ibrahim, police service number 521875, Kano State, Gabasawa. Number 4, Muhammad Musa was made Muhammad Bako, service number 521600, Kano State, Kura local government. Number 5, Dahiru Ahmed was made Abdul Liman Mohammed, service number 521265, Kano State, Dambata. Usman Adamu was made Habibu Alia, service number 521796, Kano State, Gabasawa. Number 7, Jamilu Mohammed was made Musa Jamilu, service number 521384, Kano State, Kura. Usman Abubakar was made Bashir Ibrahim, service number 521797, Kano State, Gabasawa. Bamayi Ishaya was made Ishiyaku Shamsu, 521971, service number, Kano State, Dawakin Tova. Number 10, Carlos James was made Maazi Kabiru, 521845, Kano State, Gabasawa. Mamman Dauda was made Idris Ahmed, 521567, service number, Kano State, Madobi. Bullis Inwa was made Mohammed Ahmed, 521435, service number, Kano, Rimingado. Jacob Sebastian was made Ilyasu Anas, 521829, Kano State, Tarauni. Michael Umaru was made Aliu Ahman, service number 521188, Kano State, Dambata. Geoffrey Marcus was made Nura Umaru, 521433, Kano State, Nasarawa local government. Kwada Kija was named Salus Awal, 521-554 service number, Kano State, Kumbozo. Yusuf James was renamed Ado Yusuf, service number 521668, Kano State, Gabasawa. Alpheus Jacob was renamed Abdullah Sule, service number 521777, Kano State, Kunchi. Ezekiel Zakaria was renamed Umar Ibrahim, 521941, Kano State, Kumbozo. Peter Bulus was made San Suleiman, 521854, Kano State, Kabo. Sadrak Jonathan was renamed Isa Abubakar with service number 512598, Kano State, Kibia. Philip John was made Abdurazak Bashir, service number 512983, Kano, Bunkui. Nadere Garba was renamed Yao Ahmed, 512984, Kano State, Kabo. And Power Posak was made Shehu Abdul Hamid with service number 521929, Kano, Kabo. These adopted names and the real names I have placed along with this voice, calling on people of conscience to review these pictures rotating behind me, to look at this original and adopted list, to reflect, to fear God, to assume that these children are their own children. What would they have done? I am leaving you with their individual and collective consciences to act rightly, to think rightly, to behave rightly, and to move into action with precision. Because I know together we can save these children. I know together we can fight injustice. And I know together we can make Nigeria great. We don't have any other country other than Nigeria. They have trained for 6 months. If by any chance and by any mistake, this young man come out and they are not restored their rightful position in Nigerian police, don't blame them for going extra length, extra mile, extra speed to avenge this man's inhumanity to man. I'm aware that as part of the settlement, after losing 24 slots, the IGP has promised or has even fulfilled and given Kano State 50 slots, more than 50%, more than 100% of what they lost. What is the offense of this young man? Having been deceived, their hard earnings, hard savings collected away from them in a manner that is despicable. What is their offense for saying that they want to serve the nation? We will all live to regret if we allow this type of injustice to continue prevailing all over the country. We will have ourselves to blame. But I am sure it's something avoidable, it's something doable. I have already taken responsibility of their legal representation. What I want is support from these institutions and individuals and governments that I have mentioned, so that together we can build a stronger and better Nigeria, where I, you, and them all and sundry will be secured, will be happy, will be willing to contribute in building a nation where happiness is the general rule and sadness is the exception. Thank you very much. God bless you. God Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. وَرَدَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِغَيْظِهِمْ لَمْ يَنَالُوا خَيْرًا وكفى الله المؤمنين قتال وكان الله قويا عزيزا.
amma da sauran kallo rana da Mahdi